Hoping to turn things around, world leaders gathered in Cape Town, South Africa, today for the 19th Annual World Economic Forum on Africa. And joining us to talk about the economic challenges facing Africa is Mojubaolu Okome, a professor of political science from Brooklyn College here in New York. Welcome.
Thank you.
There's been a lot of talk that perhaps Africa was shielded from the worst of the economic downturn, mainly because it was not believed Africa was as plugged in, as they say, to the economy.
That's a big myth. Africa is as plugged in as any other part of the world. And the import dependence of Africa in terms of its food requirements, and also its export dependence in terms of the fact that it exports commodities, agricultural commodities, is a measure of its being plugged in. In terms of finances, it may not be as plugged in, but there are figures that to the tune of the fact that Africa had experienced 6% growth in the past few years.
And what would you say that growth is right now?
About the projections that it might fall as low as 2%.
Those are still positive numbers. Many other nations are in the opposite direction.
Indeed. And this is why people like Kofi Annan, in a report that's just been released, has said that this is a crucial moment that presents opportunities as well as challenges for Africa to exploit some of these advantages.
I want to bring in this conference that is taking place in Cape Town. What is hope that it will accomplish? What can be done?
Africans participating in this hope that it would be an opportunity, like I said before, to turn to respond to these meltdown in a way that is advantageous to Africa, where the examples of the successful countries in the continent, and they gave examples of Rwanda and Ghana and Mozambique and Malawi as more successful countries, that those other countries would follow these examples, and then Africa's international partners, the G8 countries, as well as business interests, would join African governments to exploit the advantages that exist in the continent for economic investments. And they're calling for more attentiveness to foreign direct investment in Africa.
I'm afraid we have to leave it there. Mojubaolu Okome, thank you very much for joining us.
It's a pleasure.